took the arm off. Takes a lot of heat and a lot of swearing to get that off. Morning. Yesterday we got the exhaust buttoned up, got it wrapped up, looking pretty good. So I guess it's time to start thinking about these shock absorbers in the front. I don't know if I've said it before, but I think these are early 30s, or I think they're off of an early 30s Chevy. That's what the ad said. Yeah, so yesterday I soaked them up with a bunch of spray. They seem to be loosening up here. I want to take some of it apart. I've got to decide how I'm going to mount these. Find some bolts. Normally they bolt to the frame. There's drilled and tapped holes right there. And the way I understand it, this part bolted to the spring. You know, spring would be in here and just bolted to it, just mounted up like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter because I'm going to do it different. So what I'm going to do is see if I can clean them up, take them apart a little bit, make sure everything's working, and then we'll start fitting them onto the car. Really nothing else to tell you. Get on there. All right. Since I talked to you last, there's been a catastrophe. I took this one apart. Can you see that? Yeah, took the top off. And things, springs and bits and pieces and screws and shrapnel and all kinds of stuff just flew out of there. So I got no idea how it goes back together. Fortunately, I have another one here. We're going to very carefully this time take this off and not let everything explode all over the place, so I know how that one goes back together. That's the plan. So, let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can keep this from just flying everywhere. Let's see, this one. I maybe should zoom in on that in case I gotta watch this. To see how the hell it comes apart. just so there's no question. This has a flange on it, and it goes against here like this. Spring goes against it like this. And then this goes in here. So let's keep that straight. Okay, I think our disaster was averted. Although I can probably look it up on the internet how they go together, but I know now. And I had kind of just guessed. I was pretty close. I just had that turned around. We'll put all this in my magic cleaning fluid, otherwise known as gasoline. Oh, what a mess. Now I can start cleaning these parts up. Okay, you don't need to see me wire wheel all this shit. Just, I'll show you later. All right. Man. I got this one put back together. I made a new gasket for it here, and I've got it functioning here, but it's coming out of the vise. Thing of it is, I don't know how these go, this way or this way, and I haven't put any oil in because I'm not sure which in the fill hole goes. So I'm not sure if these are like sprung at a certain point and then they kind of go back and forth or what. So I got to do some research because I don't want to get oil inside this and then not know. But I'm still kind of thinking maybe finding a way to mount them up here like this. I don't know. Up in this area, I'd have to move my choke. I don't know. It's a mystery, but yeah, I don't know, we'll figure something out. But first I gotta figure out how they work. I'm gonna have to do some research. I got that one down there part too. Okay, that's pretty much it for today. I'll go in and get on the old inner tube and find out how this works. Got up to 30 today. Woo! Feels pretty good. I'd keep going on this, but I gotta go get groceries. So I'll talk to you later. Uh, can you see this? This is a 2x4. I'm gonna drill 2 holes in this so that I can mount this shock on it and then put it in my vise. Then I can kind of mess around with, you know, putting fluid in, how much it really needs, and if it works right and all that jazz. So I can't find my bits that actually go with this, so we're going to use one that was never designed for it. And let's see. I'm going to guess it goes right there. All right, got it mounted on this 2x4 so that we can move it, you know, kind of see what's going on there. So we're going to take the plug out, and I got no idea how much stuff goes into these. I don't know. Oh, this is definitely going to be a monkey with a flashlight doing this. Oh. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let's try this. I think I can feel some pressure building. Might be that burrito I had this morning. Filling shock absorbers with oil, day 367. Supplies running low. Friend's gone. All alone. Who knows? As usual, I'm just running blind. For those of you that have these kind of shocks and know exactly what you're doing, I apologize if you happen to watch this. I know it's probably very painful, because there's probably some quick, easy cheat that I don't know. All right, well, we've learned a little bit since the last time I was out here messing around with this. Let me get this out of the vise. All right, see that thing? Somehow, I've done some research. I've been looking online, and there's precious little about these online. Somehow, I got it in my head that these should be mounted like this, or this, one or the other. There's 2 different styles of these. There's one that has a long portion on both sides here, and then my style, which is just a long portion here. That means these are single acting. And somehow I got it, like I say, I got it in my head that they should be like this, and I kept thinking, well, you know, when the when the axle comes up and the spring goes up, it can't go. Turns out this is the way they're supposed to be mounted, because they're single acting. I hope this is making some sense. Anyways, this is how they're supposed to be mounted. So now I got to figure out what I've done wrong in here. Alright, well, that was a fight. I took the arm off because I want to reposition it. It's splined in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Takes a lot of heat and a lot of swearing to get that off. It's off now. So there's also, I'll show you. Maybe I'll show you. There's this shaft is splined, and there's a cap here with a seal behind it, probably felt or leather or something. I'll make something to put in there. This way now I can position my shock absorber this way and get the right position of the arm so that it can freely swing up and then use the shock mechanism inside to let it down slowly, and that'll get rid of any gyrations, because this is a single acting shock absorber. Doesn't do anything when it goes this way, nothing, just lets the piston up. When it goes this way is when it's actually compressing the fluid and pushing it through the valve. So that's all I know, which ain't much. But now I can adjust this. So I'll be back when I have adjusted it. Okay. I've been through all this once, but I didn't have the record button pushed. So we're going to do it again till we get it right. This is the cap that went over the shaft on the side. Where the, well, here, just let me show you. This is the shaft the arm goes on. This is a cap that fits over it like that. See that? Okay. And this is a leather, I assume it's leather, seal goes on there. So that goes on there, that goes on there, like that. So I gotta find or make or steal or, you know, root through the neighbor's garage and find or something a seal like this. Alright. Alright. Still working on getting some kind of a seal on here. I found this stuff, which is a felt. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm kind of thinking about just wrapping this around here and maybe putting some grease down in here first and wrapping that around maybe once, maybe twice, and then beating that down on there. I think that might work. Morning. Yeah, yesterday I ran out of battery, go figure. But I did get this. Let me get it out of the thing here. I got this all put back together and approximated where my arm should be. So now, today I need to do the other one. But it works. It really works. Had to take it apart. There's a little valve in there. I had it upside down. Had it backwards. Again, go figure. So today I'm gonna do the other one of this, and then we're gonna kind of figure out where these should be mounted. So that's what I'm doing.